It's been huge. The biggest thing is my family. Like my daughter Jersey got to be born in Houston, so I can. My baby's a Houstonian as well. But I think just not only get an opportunity to come here and coach in my hometown, but just get to work with D'Amico and learn from him and the staff that we put in place, and get to coach CJ and all the things. This Texans organization has been top notch and been great to me. But to be with my family, to be with the people that are currently in the building, I think has been great for me. It's been great for my career, and I'm just excited and enjoying being here. Still cool for me every day to walk into the Texans building as a kid from Humble, Texas, and to represent the city. So in between teams, when I was chasing playing, anytime I wasn't on a team, I came back down here to Houston, and I do what I call the football hustle, and so I was doing camps and training, and I did some radio stuff, just anything I could do to be around the game, but not something so serious to where if a team called, I couldn't take off and leave. And so I did that for probably 5 or 6 years, chasing getting another shot in the NFL, and that led me to Houston St. Thomas, where I was coordinator there for a little bit, coached the quarterbacks part-time, and they let me work out there. They let me do quarterback training there, and they were huge for me. But in the meantime, I got on with Nike Elite 11, with Trent, with Dilfer and those guys, traveling the country, training the top high school quarterbacks in the country. And I actually was doing a pro day at Tulane, and Chris Ballard, the GM for the Colts, he kind of saw me on that film, and Frank Reich was looking to fill an internship position with somebody with a quarterback background.
Right.
And he gives me a call, and he kind of scouted me when I was at A&M, and gave my first shot to coach in the NFL. And I kind of knew at that point, the dream of playing was done, and I set my sights out on the next dream of just trying to make it as an NFL coach. And Chris Ballard gave me that opportunity. Frank Reich, Nick Sirianni, all those guys up in Indianapolis, and that's what kind of got me started. CJ's junior year going to his senior year, he got put on my team for a week at a Nike camp up in Dallas, and I just never forget. He came in, I think, ranked 20th in the country and left number 1.
Right.
And so just that week we spent together. He put all the extra time in. It was kind of his first opportunity to get access to some physical tools, some mental tools, some training, and just kind of some access to information from our staff. And man, he took it and ran with it. And I like to think I was a very small part in kind of the start of his journey. And then for me to grow, for him to grow, and life to come back full circle 4 years after that, and for me to get the job with the Texans, to get the opportunity to draft him, it's kind of godsend. It's definitely been special. We're both very fortunate, and I'm very fortunate to get to coach a young man.
In my corner since I've been 16 years old, since I was a young kid in high school. He fed a lot of confidence into me then. It's kind of cool that, we kind of came back now. He does a great job of, trying to give his twist on things and how he likes to coach. I think Nick has done a great job by giving him a lot more ownership of the offense and how to coach the quarterbacks. So I think he's doing a great job of taking the ownership and running with it and doing a lot of things that he believes in, and but also not putting a leash on us and letting us have fun. So I think he's doing a great job.
Every staff is different, and so Nick has come in with tons of energy and his past and sharing his experiences to where our scheme will be slightly different than last year. And so it's been good for me to learn that. At the same time, he's come in, and I have a little more responsibility this year. And so my biggest thing is me trying to grow. And so just being whether it's footwork, whether it's mechanics, whether it's scheme, whether it's game planning, just what can I do and how can I be better, and hopefully I can help contribute to winning. And that's kind of my job. And I think me and Nick have developed a really good relationship. And hopefully I can give him some tools needed to help push us forward and get us over the edge. I aspire to be a head coach. I aspire to call plays, all the things. I think that I love the challenge of that. But that being said, none of that matters if we don't do well here.
Right.
And so my whole focus is being the best quarterback coach I can be. There's still a lot I can grow and improve on, and I'm really hard on myself on the things that I need to do to be better this year than I was last year. And so that's all I can put my time on. I have goals and aspirations, but at the end of the day, I wake up every day thinking, how can I be a better quarterback coach for the Texans? How can I pour into CJ, to Davis, to Keaton, to Graham, our whole room, and just give them everything I got? Because at the end of the day, we got to have success here, and we got to, grow where we're planted, and that's what I'm trying to do.